everybody. It's Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. I was just playing that little hook right there that Brian and I put together on my third record for a song called Clouds. And he said, boy, we need a guitar hook. And I'm going, okay. So I'm playing, and he says, stop, that was it right there. And I go, what? I just played a million notes. Which one are you talking about? He goes, I go, oh, okay. He goes, no, you got to swing it. I go, swing it? He goes, and I go, and he goes, that's it. I go, that's our hook? He goes, yes. He put it on the record, and it's pretty cool. Cloudy day, seemed like rain. Feeling low, I'm feeling pain.
We'll play a section of it right now. We'll splice it in or something.
Oh, that'd be cool. I was going to say, you can find it on my YouTube channel. If you go to Lawman Guitars and look up Clouds, it'll be there. It's a great song, is what I wrote, and it's on our third record that Brian and I did, and I just love it. But anyway, the other reason we were doing that is we use this guitar. I've had this guitar for a really, really long time, and I said to Brian, I said, probably time to offer it. I'm not really excited to sell it, but I thought maybe we ought to offer it. This is my personal Les Paul. I've never owned a Les Paul before. This is my first and only Les Paul I've ever owned. Now, I bought and sold a lot of Les Pauls, but this is the one I really called my own. And I bought it for a couple of reasons. First of all, it showed up here in town. A touring musician that lived here in Des Moines traded into a shop, and it showed up there, and they called me and says, you might want to come look at this guitar. And I did, and I go, oh, okay, I'll take it. How much is it? So I loved it. I mean, it just spoke to me. Brian just pointed out the thing that spoke to him too, which is this little defect down here. There's actually a little knot in the top of this guitar, which made it a second. He said, what's a second? I said, well, there's a little 2 on the back of the headstock that says it's not a perfect Gibson guitar, but they're selling it anyway as a second. It had a defect somewhere, and that's the defect right there. It has to be. We don't know on every second guitar. Sometimes there's seconds you go, there's nothing wrong with this guitar. I can't find it. It must have been some little paint little thing. But from a 1973, this one for sure, I got to say that has to be part of the second. It's a fabulous Les Paul. It weighs 9 pounds, 2 ounces, so it's not super heavy. We just demoed a Greco that was over 10 pounds, and that one was heavy. This one feels much lighter. But anyway, let's see what else. Oh yeah, it had, the one thing I need to point out right away is it does have, there was a crack in the headstock. It's not a break. It didn't break off. It didn't drop and head come off. It cracked. So it definitely took a small drop, and they were able just to pull it back and re-glue it, and it's hard to even see it. I did take pictures of it. It'll probably look worse in the pictures, but you don't even hardly notice it. It's just a little crack right here in the headstock. Beautiful tuners on it. It's got the original brown covers on the back, which I thought was really cool. Most of them are black. The binding just turned out this beautiful golden color. The pick guard, I'm trying to remember. I don't think it had a pick guard. I think I put that on there when I got it. Thought it probably should have a pick guard. But what I love most about this guitar is it's a Les Paul a Les Paul Deluxe, which makes it have the mini humbuckers. Now, a lot of you Les Paul guys go, mini humbuckers, you gotta have. It's like, let me tell you, I love mini humbuckers. I think they are tone-full. Now, if you're going to play hard rock and roll, and sound like all the other guys, you're probably going to want the regular humbuckers that Gibson puts out, which is fine. These are different. They are different. They sound different. They react differently to the musician. To me, I like them a lot better. They're kind of in between a P90 and a humbucker, and they're the mini humbucker. There's actually a humbucker in there, so they're not making noise, but it's built this way instead of this way, which is why they're smaller. But I gotta say, you guys, mini humbuckers do sound different. However, I think they sound great. I just absolutely love them. Got just a little drive on it, but not a whole lot. I like you guys to hear the pickup. key of A. I've been playing everything in A today. Pull this back pickup in the middle position. It'll quack on you if you pick it just right. I like that sound. I don't think you can get that in your regular humbuckers. That's a very unique sound. Let's go to that back pickup. Tell me those mini humbuckers don't sound great. I love this guitar. I'm going to be a really sad guy when it sells. It will sell. Someone's going to say, oh, that is the Les Paul for me. Is that you? That could be you. You know what? If that guitar isn't cool enough, we also have, yes, like all of guitar, not all, but most of LAWMAN guitars, we also have the original case. Check it out. This is definitely a touring man's case. It says Gibson on it still. The Tolex is still here. I glued a few spots, but all the latches are here. The original handle is on here. You know what? It's got the cool purple interior, which I love. It's a little loose down here in the bottom. I left that alone, but it's all here. Still has some plush to it. The accessory box is still here. The thing is of course missing, but we got this little, isn't that cool? We got a little satin thing that you could pull. But it's got the purple case, which you want to see in the 70s Gibson cases, and it is the original case. It isn't one that I just happen to have. This is the case that went with that guitar. I hope you enjoyed my demo that we just did. I had a blast doing it. Once you hit that subscribe button, and you can see the other 4 that we have done today. We have 5 that we do every month. Matter of fact, you go back, we've got over 700 video demos in LAWMAN Guitars YouTube page. If you have looked for a demo for a guitar that's vintage somewhere over your course, I probably have demoed it. We've just done hundreds and hundreds of guitars over the years, and here I am still doing demos for all these cool guitars. And yes, I have 5 more ready to go for next month. So we buy a lot of guitars, and I always make sure I have some to bring for you to look at every month. So, hey, hit that subscribe. Tell all of your buddies to hit that subscribe. Love to have you as a part of our subscribers. You also find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and what else are we on? LinkedIn, Facebook, Reverb, and www.lawmanguitars.com. All our guitars are listed on Reverb. We love those guys. They do a great job, and we're happy to be part of that Reverb family. So you can also find us in our Lawman Guitars shop on Reverb. So check us out. We appreciate you watching my demo today, and I hope to see you again next month. Thanks a lot.